let's go.
How lucky are we that, you know, not only do we have skilled people come wanting to work on the boat, but they also bring beer.
Yeah.
Look what I did.
Oh, look at you go.
You're coming too. What started as a dream is now our reality. 6 years ago, we poured her ballast, raised every frame, cut every plank, and named her Rediviva. Ready for life back on the ocean, this year we're determined to set sail.
Would you look at that? I'd say that's the making of a fine cruising vessel.
We're Salt and Tar, and this is our life. We're happy to share, and thanks for joining us. This week, we welcome a new volunteer on board. Hey, John!
I hope it's that time. Because it is for me.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I just got done washing down the boat, so it's time for a cold one.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's go.
Thank you. Oh, Garrett's hometown brew.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
John brought his CAD model with him for some new interior features.
Rack, and this is just for support. And I was figuring, I went and measured some of our boxes. You could fit cracker boxes, whatever down here, cans, maybe, you know, spice rack, I don't know. But something like that in there.
Oh, that's
and
a good
what I'm thinking, because I've always wanted to do this, never done it, but I think I can pull it off, is I'll take this and I will curve this front
Oh, shit.
to that.
Oh, you're putting in the swoopy?
The swoopy, yeah.
You know how Ruth likes your swoopies.
And this, the overlap here will be enough to cover,
Oh, that sounds
The ingrain?
right? So
Nice.
this is enough
amazing,
room.
man.
So this is a 1/2 inch here for the sliders, and then a 1/2 inch backing on this, so nothing can fall out. And that hopefully when it's done, it lines up
Yeah.
with that.
That'd be awesome. I mean, that would be so much like above and beyond what either one of us could have hoped for, but we would be so grateful. I love that idea.
Okay. And then I made a, just to get an idea, this would be this thing right here.
The face.
This is your next shelf. This is the slider.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one would be the fixed shelf. And, you know, just putting nice
Hell yeah.
scalloped, rounded.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
The area forward of the galley where our deep freezer is has been untouched since we built the bulkhead. It's always fun swapping ideas with someone that's really seeing it for the first time. Having fresh eyes allows fruitful collaboration.
So nice to have other people come out and really be able to focus on individual projects, because, you know, for me, I've just got my head wrapped in so many things right now that it's, if I get to things like that, I'll just kind of, all right, just what does it need to be just to be functional, then move on. Whereas when we have skilled people like John come out and like know with the dinette and stuff, like they can focus on one project and really make it cool. And his ideas are like, it's so far beyond what I would have taken the time to do right now. And with the thought of like, well, put it together like this now, and maybe down in Mexico or sometime later, if I'm feeling like a project, get back to it. But you know, it's gonna be a done, like really aesthetically pleasing and practical kind of thing right off the bat. So yeah, super stoked and super grateful.
So John took measurements and notes and took it all back to his shop to then return with the finished product and some gifts.
All right, what do you got there?
late birthday present from John. It is so cool. If we ever put a door to the head,
There
be on
you
the
go. It's
outside.
got the crescent moon, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
I like it.
Yes. I love it. Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And John
And
has
then-
brought a delivery
And then Red
of...
Aviva got some presents.
Yeah.
Open it up.
Oh, okay.
More surprises.
Oh, my
what?
goodness. Oh, it's so epic.
That is sweet.
Wow. Wow.
This is the sliding tray.
Okay.
We put the sliders on everything, so obviously something's covered.
There's another one.
Oh.
Oh, that's
nice.
wicked cool. Each one's cooler than the last.
That's sweet.
And then this will be the front of the fixed shelf.
And another one. You should come over more often. Oh, so cool.
Nice. Wow.
Told you I got carried away.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Love it.
I'll give you this, Ruth. You're better at it than I am.
Dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
Close enough for rock and roll.
Yeah.
Let's put this on top of it, and hopefully it fits.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
think it was
perfect.
made for there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You get that nice, like, oh.
Wow. Done. I'm
Yeah.
out
All
here.
right. We're done for the day.
And then I've got another piece of plywood that we can cut. We can go either way on it. I've cut it big enough that we can pattern that
Mm-hmm.
and have it go all the way to the hull, or you can just, cut it to here,
Mm-hmm.
and whatever we cut off, we could put on the back and use it to keep stuff from falling off the back. And that one will...
Nice. The details on this are so sweet.
Yeah. So, slide, slide, slide,
Mm-hmm.
and then a fixed shelf.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I'm here to join that raucous band of scallywags that are helping Salt and Tar get out on that ocean of dreams that is the future. You can help too. You can come along. Hit that subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And everybody says, ooh.
Nice.
Gotta use the iometer here.
Yep, that's right.
While the guys have their project, I start my own. And I think today I'm going to continue work on our nav lights. So a follower sent these to us, and I just cleaned them up roughly yesterday with the wire brush yesterday. Got all the just loose stuff off. So I might do a little bit more and then kind of just prep them for paint. They have this really cool scroll that tells you. But so the green's for the starboard side here, but we're thinking that we might put them on this first wood rung because it'll keep them high away from like catching all of our lines for the foredeck and stuff. But then on the side we don't have the other piece that fits this, but we're just gonna lash them. So it'll sit facing the outside, and then we'll just lash it to the first wood rung.
So we have to build something to get into the release mechanism of the drawer because it's a pretty tight fit. So we're inventing here. I'm learning a new trick.
If you'll take and hold that. Now we got something stiff.
There we go.
Pull the drawer. I think I got it.
Nice.
Hey!
Right on.
Do I hear you're earning your beer down there?
Action.
So I brought these along to support the fixed shelf. And what these are the two last pieces of a 1967 36-foot Chris Craft that I owned 15 years ago.
Oh, really?
And I've had these two pieces kicking around the garage forever, thinking someday I'm going to use them for something. And I think it'd be great if they were in your boat.
Hell yeah. Right on, man.
We'll use those for the support.
Sweet. Come check it out, Ruth.
All in? Nice. Oh. Oh, that looks nice. New day, new project. We're ripping up more of the redwood we have to give the forward face of the cabin a more finished look. Took some time to scrape off the bronze scroll that I painted over, and it didn't take too long and it came out really nice. Little sandpaper, and was able to do it without scratching off the good paint. So now I'm gonna do the more intricate one here, the starboard. I've got to paint the undersides and the back of the doors. Look what I did.
Oh, look at you go.
I took the time.
Nice.
It came out pretty good.
Yeah, it came out
And
great.
a little sandpaper brought out more of like the gold and the bronze.
Sweet.
Because they were all dingy. I wasn't even sure when I started painting if those were bronze or just part of the galvanized steel. But I could tell the rings on the back here were. So. And it does look much better now that it's not painted.
It looks bitchin'.
It looks really cool.
I'm gonna get the router set up and route 45s into the edges of all of those redwood panels that I just cut. Dusting hitting you too bad back there?
Meh. A little bit.
So I got exactly 3/4, which means a 1 by, you know, that 1 by exotic wood stock that I get would pretty much sit exactly flush with that if it was on top.
Well, that sounds kind of perfect, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. How do you feel about yielding the pole saw? You can do it. I'll just show you. Quick pointer. You'll get it fine.
Is that better than just ripping it up on the circular saw out there?
A lot more control with this and a cleaner cut. When you're starting it, I typically like to use my finger as a guide. You don't, you know.
Probably what I'll do.
Yeah. So as long as you hold it on the flat of the blade, you shouldn't cut yourself too bad.
All right.
So yeah, just get it basically right above the pencil line.
Okay.
Right? And then you're gonna push it, keeping really, really light tension. And to start it, you're gonna push it until you get yourself a little groove, right?
Okay.
Once you got yourself a little groove right on top of that line,
Okay.
then you can start pulling. Because it cuts on the pole.
Okay.
But if you try to start it on the pole, I don't like to do that because it just kind of splinters.
Okay.
So yeah, start on the push, get yourself a groove, and then
the mass partner bolt protrudes slightly past the cabin face, so Garrett uses a Forstner bit to make some space on the backside of the redwood. Well, we'll have to do 2 pieces, huh?
yeah. We'll have to do 1 piece that'll cover pretty much everything and then a tiny annoying little sliver.
Little splinter in the bottom corner. We left the planks long, as it's easy to come from the backside and trim the overhang with an oscillating saw. We'll also be adding a trim piece along the bottom, something exotic and funky. We continue into the head, which is another space mostly untouched, and the finish not fully decided yet.
I had to give her shit for painting over that.
I got enough shit from Garrett.
But it looks great now.
I was, when you finally texted me, my initial response was, worst millennial ever.
Look sexier.
Nice butt crack.
Hey.
You're not doing plumbing today, so put that away. And we're happy.
No. I'm not
Garrett's-
happy because you keep stepping on my feet.
Should have built a bigger boat.